see the crystal raindrops fall, and the beauty of it all is when the sun comes shining through to make those rainbows in my mind. When I think of you sometime, and I want to spend some time with you. Just the
Cut! Where's your gloves?
Huh? What? Ho! Ho! Ooh yeah, so comfortable and warm.
Those pair of winter mittens are not an appropriate gear for riding. Those gloves sure look warm and comfortable during unsuitable conditions, especially windy days here in Lethbridge. But as a costume technician, I will teach you the textile properties between a pair of polyester shelled mitten that is filled with goose down, then a pair of cowhide leather with a para-aramid lining, explaining how two items can differ in its end uses and textile performance. Let's start with the Combi Sublime Down Mittens. As you can see, its loftiness comes from the goose down, which traps air and creates insulation. When your fingers are together, they generate more heat and like wearing a pair of gloves. It's a trade-off between comfortability and protectiveness. The polyester shell repels water from getting inside as it is a synthetic fiber. The long, filament fibers from the polyester is highly orientated to the fiber axis, which gives its ability to resist air and aiding to that comfortability. Most filament fibers are synthetic, with the exception of the filament silk. The structure of the fabric on the outer lining is woven, which means two or more sets of yarns are interlaced at right angles with each other. As a result, the position of the warp to filling yarns produces greater fabric firmness and rigidity than yarn arrangements in knits, braids, or laces. Additionally, the fabric of the polyester shell is relatively stable, has little stretch, which helps withstand harsh environments. On the other hand, we will take a look at these pair of trilobite leather gloves paired with aramid lining. These are specifically handcrafted to protect riders on the road. These do not only protect the individual when riding, but it looks extremely stylish as well. In contrast to the polyester lining of Combi's mittens, it offers a cowhide natural A+ leather. Leather is a type of protein fiber. According to Sarah J. Cadolf and Sarah B. Marchetti in the book Textiles, protein fibers are composed of various amino acids that have been formed in nature into polypeptide chains with high molecular weights, containing carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, and nitrogen. The leather is hygroscopic, meaning that the material retains moisture without feeling wet. This helps reduce the clammy feeling when wearing a pair of leather gloves during a hot season. It is important to note that leather gloves maintain the dexterity of your fingers, especially when you're maneuvering the bike, such as twisting the throttle or simply reaching out to pull your clutch. The Combi mittens lacks the mobility and grip that might cause careless mistakes, which could lead to an accident. The trilobite gloves are indeed less insulating than the Combi mittens, yet are more superior when it comes to protection. We can see the leather gloves in its utmost performance when combined with a high-performance fiber like para-aramid, most commonly known under the brand name Kevlar. The lining of the palms contain para-aramid, which contains aromatic rings in the structure. The alternating single and double bonds in the aromatic rings makes aramid harder to degrade, and the hexagonal structure is well known to be exceptional at strength, fire, chemical resistance, and excellent impact resistance. In conclusion, riding a motorcycle is a thrilling activity that is enjoyed by many. It is about becoming one with the machine, the road, and surrounding elements. With that in mind, protective equipments are commonly overlooked when they are the first point of contact when accidents happen on the road.
just the two of us. We can make it if we try, just the